Okay, I know, I'm going. Sorry, I just wanted to look at something.
No, actually, it is kind of weird. Because, like, back in 1990, when you see all these people that
The
kill
90s
people,
were messed up.
like they had the big camcorder and shit. They're videotaping everything when they're 10 years old. Like,
I had a video camera back in the day. We used to. My cousin, he runs a television.
Pictures of families and stuff.
Well, my cousin runs a television station in Washington. He's like a part of it's kind of like PBS. It's kind of, it's like public access. Did you ever see Weird Al Yankovic, the UHF or UVH or whatever, UHF or something? Where they pay money to be on TV. And we had video cameras. So, excuse me. So we would make movies. And our three movies that we made that were very well known. The first one was Monsters of Nanny's House. And it was about, the monster was Margaret Mitchell. That's my grandma's name. And it was about Margaret Mitchell and there were monsters in her house. And so we had to get rid of the monster. I played the monster.
That's really cool.
I was the monster. And then the second one that we did was called Adventures with Coffee. So it was about how the world ran out of coffee. There was no more coffee. And so there was Sherlock Holmes and Watson and Paul Walden and Hall Hawthorne. And then the other really great movie that we made, I mean, it was almost as good as Orson Welles' Citizen Kane, but it was called Kidnapped by Carnivore. And we had shots of Morrissey. We were doing stuff. This was like 1990. We were doing the same thing Gus Van Sant was doing.
But it was kind of funny.
But the only difference is no. If you watch Kidnapped by Carnivore, it was very similar to what Gus Van Sant was doing with My Own Private Idaho. The only difference was that, we were doing that stuff. And then My Own Private Idaho came out. And we're like, man, those are our shots. But he had already done it. Because he was using 35mm, we were using video. But a lot of those shots and things like that, we had similar kind of stuff. And maybe I took it from that film. I don't know.
And like 25 years later, my brother showed me a video when I was 5 years old and he was 8. He had these 2 Chinese friends. And they actually had a home video.
A home video of what?
Yeah, of me and my brother and the 2 Chinese kids. They lived down the street off Trowbridge.
What did they do?
I don't know. We're just sitting over there and the parents took a video of it. This is 1987 because I was 5.
What were they making a video of?
Just us, family, hanging out together.
Huh. So
all the serial killers is about 1990, 1992.
So they're making a video?
Yeah. Well, I asked my brother if he answers his fucking phone.
What kind of video was it?
Us hanging around in the living room.
Oh, it was an Asian guy making a video?
No,
He's trying to make a movie.
Asian friends.
Ooh, there's a pond.
What? Wait.
I was getting the pond. So basically, he was making a movie.
He wasn't making a movie. It was his parents about a family hanging out in the living room. That's what he did.
Oh, he was making a family movie.
Yeah.
Like a home video.
I think it was his birthday party.
Well, these were little beyond home videos. They had like a script.
I remember these kids.
We actually scripted Kidnapped by Carnivore. It was about kidnapping Morrissey.
So
Stephen Patrick Morrissey from the Smiths.
You know shit when you're 5, but you don't know all that shit. I know that's how I got my
this
scar.
Carnivore.
I used to run around.
Basically kidnaps
and I got
Morrissey and
rewarded with the. I got rewarded with a freaking one of those cheap 15-cent freaking little juice pops. Because I ran around. I was the winner.
I hugged Morrissey on stage.
Oh, you hugged him?
Dallas Live, yeah, I hugged him.
Did he,
I was thrown on stage and hugged him just like Courtney Cox got up on stage with when Courtney Cox got on stage with the boss Bruce
Courtney Cox.
Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, I got up on stage with Morrissey. What do you think about that?
With who?
Stephen Patrick Morrissey from the Smiths in Dallas.
Sure.
He was basically kidnapped. Well, he wasn't kidnapped. He wasn't kidnapped. It was close.
I'm still thinking about
They tried to get
Cox.
him.
She's hot.
They jumped on him. Back in the day, she's gotten older now.
That's fine.
She secretly had my baby. Nobody knows about it.
I prefer her over Jennifer Aniston. I like brunettes.
I like Jennifer Aniston better. That's who you kind of remind me of. A little bit. Her and Catherine Keener. We got a little Bergman scene right here with stability.
Still don't know what happened to my good glasses. I can't find those either.
I don't understand. You've got all these people that have these phones. You've got to have a lot of phone movies coming out. You know, like directors making movies with their phone. You know what I mean? Like, you got one with Sean Baker did it with an iPhone, but it's like, it's very controlled, you know, to a certain sense. It's like basically he was just using the phone as a camera. But yet the phone is just like a portal
Somewhere down.
to like possible, you know, story, you know, like you're kind of making the story as you go kind of thing. So it's like there's going to be a lot of that kind of filmmaking that's going to be going on.